my channel! Hi everyone, my name is Ivanna. I'm a 19-year-old engineering student from Mexico, and this is my first ever YouTube video. I wanted to do this for such a long time, but to be honest, I was a little held back by my fears and a lot of anxiousness, but I finally decided to stop putting my dreams in the back burner, and yeah, I'm just going to follow my dreams and do what I wanted to do for a long time, which is write a book, write a novel. Ever since I was 6 years old, I've been writing, from short stories to poems to love letters, and dabbling in fan fiction. Yep, I've done it, okay? So now I'm diving headfirst into my greatest challenge yet, which is writing a novel. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm here for it. I'm here for the journey, and I'm going to somehow achieve it. I decided that I would kickstart my YouTube channel with a little series called Preptober Diaries. I'm very excited to have you guys here with me for this, especially since, you know, it's October, NaNoWriMo is just around the corner, and I know we're all getting very excited. We're all trying to get new ideas, get the creative juices flowing. Me too. I'm here for it. You can expect more videos about my writing journey, book recommendations, and just all of the fun things and the not so fun that come with crafting a novel. Okay, so for those of you who may not know, NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month. And in the whole month of November, the whole 30 days, people challenge themselves to write 50,000 words. I'm here for it. I'm going to do it this year. I've decided to do it. I'm going to do it. This year, I'm diving into NaNoWriMo for the first time ever. I've heard about it before, but like I said, I never actually had the guts to do it. I never found the courage within myself to, you know, follow this dream and go ahead and actually write a novel. But I'm just different this year. I'm going to do it this year, and I'm so excited for you to follow along. So since this is my first ever time doing NaNoWriMo, I want to make sure that I have everything right. And this is why I'm dedicating the whole month of October to setting up my novel, getting my idea just right, creating my cast of characters, world building, and just making sure that I have everything set up before the madness begins, pretty much. So now that I have an idea for my story, I like to write it down on Scrivener. I open up a new document and I like to write down the title, the story type, main genre, subgenres. I like to set a word count goal, an approximate obviously. I also like to write down my POV intents, a short one-liner, and the core theme. I really like doing this because I feel, especially with the theme and the POV intents, in my personal opinion, I like to have them written down so that way I don't forget, because sometimes when I get to writing, I get just like so into the story that I completely forget to make emphasis on the theme, on the message that I want to convey. So to me, it's really important to have it written down on Scrivener. Okay, so now in order to strengthen my story idea a little bit more, I like to do some free writing. I basically just set a timer from 5 to 10 minutes and just write about my idea. It's like a brain dump, basically. I write everything down, and you don't need to care about structure or grammar, or you don't even have to care about it making sense. You just need to write it down. I find this extremely helpful because it helps me have everything visually written down, and it helps me identify possible plot holes, get ideas for plot twists. It's very, very helpful for me. Okay, so now that I have my free writing document already, I will go to Pinterest and I will make a little board for my story. This helps me a lot because I'm a very visual person, so I really need to have this done. The first thing that I do whenever I have a new idea for a project is make a Pinterest board. I just love making Pinterest boards. We're gonna drink every time that I say I'm a very visual person. But I just have to repeat it again and again. This is a game changer for me. I usually struggle with descriptions, so Pinterest helps me a lot because you can just like look up, I don't know, for example, a church, and you see thousands of images of a church and you pick your favorite and you have like this aid that helps you describe your setting. And it's just so wonderful. I love Pinterest. I have nothing else to say. That's it. I also want to apologize already. If this is kind of awkward, I know. It's my first time filming and I had never done this before, you know. It's my first time and English is not my first language. So I'm a little bit, I don't know, I'm a little bit clumsy with the things I say. I'm sorry if I repeat a lot of things. It's just, this is new for me. This is all new for me. Like filming, constantly speaking English to a camera, vibes. We have like glowing hands. I really like these pictures. Like I said, I still don't know how I'm going to incorporate that into my story, but I'm going to do it. There's a lot of like plants, herbs, a lot of, a lot of witchcraft, moonlit gardens, and secret passageways, and dark apothecaries, and witchcraft, and crystals, and glowing hands. A lot of glowing hands. Now that I'm done with my Pinterest board, I will use Milanote in order to make a mind map of the main ideas in my story, the characters, a little bit of world building, and just the main conflict. I saw this from Mick at Mick Writes. I think it was in her first video. So I will be linking her channel down below if you guys want to check it out. I highly recommend it. I love her podcast. So yeah. So right now I'm like pinning a few images of my two main characters. There are a few characters in the story, but these are the main ones and the ones that the story kind of focuses on the most. I will also be writing down a little bit of information about them, just the basics, just enough to get by. I do have a character profile on Scrivener, so that will be more in depth. But for this board, I'm just gonna write like the basics. So for example, my character Clara, she's Mexican, obviously. She's a little witch and she's new to the city. And also I have my sketchy con artist Jack. He's American. I guess he does sus jobs, okay? I will also be making like a little mood board on Milanote as well. This is what I'm very excited about because I will be basing my magic system in a mix of contemporary witchcraft practices and also Mexican folklore. So I'm very excited to incorporate this part. Okay, so I've already shared a few details about my WIP on my Instagram at Ivanna is Writing. I will be linking it down below if you guys haven't seen it. I would love for us to follow each other and support our journeys. I definitely want to discuss identity and heritage, so there's going to be a lot of that in the novel. It's also, I guess, historical fantasy. That's the main genre. And will it have romance? I guess. I like romance very much. I don't know a lot about it, but I will write a little bit of romance. It's kind of like will they, when will they kind of situation that I really like. So that's what I'll be doing in November. I hope you guys stick around and follow along for this journey. I'm very excited to share my writing process with you. I'm just very excited to be here, honestly, to be here filming this. I hope that I can connect with a lot of people. I will be adding Spanish subtitles as well if you guys are watching from Mexico or just any part of Latin America, because I really want to connect with as much people as I can, and I hope that we can achieve that. Also, if you're participating in this year's NaNoWriMo, please let me know. Write a comment down below and tell me what you're working on. I would love to see your journey. I would love to follow along, and I would love to support you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I can see you in my next video. Bye!